All right, this is a follow-up video to the video I made last night about the collapse of the American economy, chicken apocalypse, whatever. Okay, remember the main thing of the video was the debt ceiling. The debt ceiling was the main issue on it, and if, they've always in our lifetime always raised the debt ceiling, raised the debt ceiling, raised the debt ceiling. But I just had a thought, and it just hit me like, wait a minute. Maybe they're not going to raise the debt ceiling this time, causing that collapse in order to create the massive bank failures on the lower level, not the big ones. And then once everything is basically in total chicken apocalypse and people are like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Then they turn around and go, well, we have this central bank digital currency. It's ready for you, the digital dollar. Think about it. How else can they introduce that into the marketplace? You will first have to create a void. What is that void? A suction of the cash money availability, the pool out there. So you take away the cash, I mean, from us, not from them, because they're going to be able to use cash at a premium. And I'll talk about that another day. YouTube put a lot of restrictions on yesterday's video, so this one's probably going to have the same thing. But I want to tell you something. Don't put it past them to turn around and let the debt ceiling pass, cause chaos, and then in time introduce a central bank digital currency. Please understand something. You have situations like in Africa, Nigeria, when they did that. They implemented the central bank digital currency right away. And then people said, you know what? No, I'm going to use Cardano. No, I'm going to use Bitcoin. And what happened was it was funny because like only 30% of the country adopted the central bank digital currency. Everybody else went to other forms of cryptocurrency. Let me tell you something, that could happen here. Unfortunately, too many people are like, well, I don't know, crypto's so confusing. Well, you better start learning it real fast. At least Bitcoin, because what's gonna happen is if they implement that, if you don't have anything else to exchange money or goods with, you're gonna have a problem. But anyway, getting back to the original thing, I believe that they are going to allow this thing to fail in order to create the emergency, in order to come up with the solution that at the end of the day I don't want, a lot of people don't want, but they need. So let's just see if that thought turns out. I hope, yeah. Giant love.